There he is. Money Mike. Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me, Mike? One second, one second.
You hear me?
All right, bro. You should be good, right?
You can hear me?
Yeah, bro.
All right,
How you
cool.
feeling? What's good, bro? You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm good, man. Just working, staying right,
Where you
stuff
working at,
like
man?
I actually changed companies. I'm at Gas and Wash now.
Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah. It's going really good actually. They took a shot at me. My background did pop up, but it's a second chance opportunity company. So they
Yeah,
were able, I'm saying, so they gave me another chance and it's a lot more money than what I was making before.
for
And
real?
there's tons of potential. I have set goals and they're already talking about like possibly promoting me to have my own store. Because right now I'm AGM, like I was at the other place, but they're
Yeah,
talking about making me GM hopefully within the next 6 months. And then after 2 years after that, I'm shooting for corporate office. So
dude. Stepping up the ladder, bro. I love it,
yeah,
dude. I could already tell when I first met you, man. You were just about that business, bro.
yeah,
You got a business head, bro.
most definitely.
Like what company is it? Like what are you guys doing?
It's gas wash. It's a gas station and a car wash. I work on the car wash side.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was doing
Okay.
before I went into
Yeah.
rehab. That's what I was doing
Yeah.
before I was the AGM at a different company, but now I
Just
switched
move you're
companies.
just moving up?
Yeah, well, I went to a whole different company because they offered me a lot more money, so
Nice, dude.
that was decent.
How's your sobriety going, bro?
I was going really great. Like I said, I
You
got
look
out of.
good. You look honestly, you look good.
Thank
Like
you,
no
appreciate
homo.
it. So basically, I got out of Gateway. I went to a sober living house instead of going home, because I wanted to work on myself some more. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm in a sober living right now. There's 8 other guys. We all work on our sobriety, but it's going really good. I attend 4 to 5 meetings a week.
Nice.
My main house, like my home meeting, is a CA meeting here in Joliet. There
Yeah.
hasn't been there hasn't been a CA meeting around here in a long time. We just started
Yeah.
one a couple weeks ago. It's brand new. It's right here in Crest Hill at the Al-Anon Club. It's really
Nice.
good. Yeah, it's a really
Nice,
good
bro.
really good meeting. And then I go to like weekend meetings and stuff like that. I was just at the Alcathon for Christmas and for New Year's.
That's
You know what I mean?
awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So
But
you're
pretty
still
much,
in the sober living house then, huh?
yeah, I'm still there. Yeah, there's no time limit on how long you have to be there. So, I'm taking my time and finding myself and continuously building my support group and my sobriety, you know what I mean? Before
Yeah,
I go
dude.
out there on my own. So,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing in these meetings, man. I just left one actually not too long ago, man. I'm just building up my network, bro. Like trying to meet as much people as possible. You know what I mean? Like just call just so I could like, you know what I mean? Call whoever. And like I'm still trying to find people who, like to get cool, super cool with. Like I got people that I'm cool with, but I'm still like trying to find that tight knit group, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But they got a convention. You should go, bro. At McCormick Place this weekend.
Oh,
A,
really?
yeah, it's an AA convention
Oh, okay. Well, I
for
work all
sure.
weekend, but possibly because I know we're supposed to be having a yeah, I think that's the convention they were talking about in the CA meeting, to get
Yeah,
some more information on things. But yeah, work schedules, because I just starting at the company, I've been there 2 weeks. Like my work schedule's kind of, you know, different, every week. So I'm still trying to point that out, but I still make it to my meetings. Like for me, what keeps me sober that I learned in Gateway was meetings. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
staying in my book, that's what really helps me stay sober is going to these meetings and being reminded of, why I'm doing this. You know what I mean? You know,
100%.
I sit there and I hear the guys that have 30 something years, 20 something years, and it's like I want that. You know, I want that so bad.
Me too.
Currently I'm almost 70 days sober.
Nice,
So
bro.
yeah,
Nice.
70 days. And I'm working on that 90 days. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm
Um,
at 82.
okay, there you go.
Yeah, bro. We're making progress, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
most definitely.
dude. So I don't know, bro. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but like you're one of those dudes that kind of came up from the bottom and like now you're going to the top. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you had a crazy childhood. I don't mean I'm not trying to like throw your
No,
business
no,
out
that's
there or
fine.
anything like that. But like, where were you from? Little Village, right?
Yeah, Southside Chicago, Little Village,
Southside
24th
Chicago,
Field.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were all around that shit, right?
Yeah, so basically, it started off when I was young, marijuana, messing around with it when I was 8 with my older brothers, because I'm the baby of 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you know, it was just seeing what my older siblings were doing, and I wanted to do what they did. Well, then when I was 12 years old, I started dabbling in cocaine. I
Mm-hmm.
started selling cocaine,
Mm-hmm.
and it led me to going to prison at 17 years old. Um, I got mixed up in that lifestyle, decided to make some dumb decisions, ended up going to prison for 3 years of my life. While I was in prison, the mother of my daughter had her. And so when I came home, her mom had left. So I was a single father coming straight out of prison, you know, going on 20 years old. Now I have a
Yeah.
2 year old. I'm coming
It's
home to a 2 year old little
crazy.
girl. And I'm like,
Crazy.
I'm still a kid my damn self. So,
Yeah.
you know, it took a lot for me to hurry up, and I had to grow up really, really fast, going to prison and then coming home and
Mm-hmm.
being a father. Um, you know, and then, you know, things were going good. And then the struggles of life started hitting me, and I felt like I had to go back to that lifestyle of using
Yeah.
cocaine, selling cocaine.
Fast money, bro.
Yeah. And then so then, you know, I kicked it for a little bit. You know what I mean? I came up with the bright idea of moving. They say changing places helps you
Mm-hmm.
stay sober. That's
Yep.
not necessarily true. If you still have that same mind frame of wanting to use, it doesn't matter where you move to, you're still gonna find something. So I
Yeah.
moved to Kentucky, and while I was out there, I got hooked on methamphetamine.
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
big out there.
yeah, I got hooked on methamphetamine, was part of, you know, some people that were distributing it, stuff like that. And I just
Yeah.
got caught up in that whole lifestyle. And again, it led to in and out of prison, or not prison, but jail. You know, it led in
Yeah.
and out of jail um, for like 4 years. And, you know, it took a hold of my life. And then, you know, one day I just, you know, like I had enough, you know, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I dropped to my knees because the main thing I was missing was my kids. My kids were back in Chicago, and I was
Yeah.
out there. I was still out there getting high, and so I
Yeah.
dropped to my knees and you know, I begged him. I said, "Man, like this can't be all that you have for me. Like this cannot be the life that you wanted me to live." You know what I mean? And I asked him.
Exactly.
I said, you know, I asked him. I said, "Hey, just give me a little bit of help. You know, that's all I need is just a little bit of help." And like a light bulb went off in my head, and I moved to Chicago. I moved back to Chicago. Um, I stayed sober for a little bit. Um, I still, again, was getting sober without any type of treatment, any type of help. So the problems that stem me from using were still there. The depression, then you know, the paranoia, and you know, the just the not being comfortable in my own skin was still there because I never received any type of help or treatment. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so then it led to doing cocaine again. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up back in jail again, Cook County. I was in
Yeah.
there for 8 months. Finally got out.
What's
Um,
jail like, bro? I know you probably get asked this all
jail
the time, but
jail is jail is not what you see on TVs at all. Like it's not that crazy anymore. It is more structured since the you know basically the guards and the COs have took back you know the jails and penitentiaries in most
yeah.
places. But I
Yeah.
mean it's for some people, you know, it's a hangout, or they see it as like some type of stripe they can put on their shoulder. And it's like, that's all fine and dandy, but how do you explain that to your kids? You know what I mean? Like, how do you go home and tell your kids, oh, daddy was in jail, daddy was in prison? You know what I mean? It's hard, because the first thing their kids is, oh, you don't love me? Why weren't you here? How come my daddy was never there? And what do
Yeah,
I say? Because I decided to go to jail because I did stupid stuff.
yeah,
So that was only in the back of my mind. And then the worst things are the nights, when you're laying in
hmm
that bunk and, you're sitting there by yourself and all you could do is think, reflect on everything you've done in your life, all the mistakes, all the things you wish you could do differently. And it
yeah.
eats away at you. It really does. They say sometimes you're your own worst enemy because all you can think of is all the
Dude,
mistakes.
dude,
Yeah,
it's you versus you, bro. I've been saying that
exactly.
forever. I've been saying that
Yeah,
forever, bro. It's you versus you, man.
yeah,
And you know what? You could wake up and you could wake up and just be like, man, I'm gonna kick ass today, or you could just be like, man, fuck it. I don't want to fucking do shit.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But I try to stay positive, you know what I mean? But dude, that's such a fucking amazing story though, bro. Because like you fucking you been through it, bro. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? You've been through it. You've been to jail. You've been to a couple jails. But you know what? Like you got a fucking great future ahead of you, bro. Because you got a business head. Like when we went to Gateway together, like just the way you conduct yourself and
yeah.
do
I was
all
gonna
that.
say that. I was gonna say that before I had got sober with no help, but finally when I made that decision to go to Gateway and actually get that treatment is what really saved my life. If it wasn't
Yeah,
for Gateway, like I wouldn't have been able to find out what the root causes of my addiction was. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have found out that I used because I don't have coping skills. When I needed to cope with something, I would get high. I'd use cocaine because I couldn't deal with my feelings,
yeah,
you know, or I'd get depressed and, shut myself out from the whole world and I'd get high because I was
yeah,
depressed.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want
So
to feel better, man.
yeah, so being in there, attending the groups, some of the great counselors that we had in there were wonderful
Yeah,
people that had
for
experienced
sure.
themselves.
For sure,
And
bro.
then also, some people they need that extra help, if it be some type of
They do, man.
medication,
They
medication
do.
to help them level certain chemicals out. And I was one of those people, I needed that extra help with something that helped me, level out my chemical imbalancement, help with my depression. A lot of
Yeah,
people that suffer from addiction is because of depression,
it is.
anxiety, that feeling of not being comfortable in your own skin, And so when
Yeah.
I made that decision to go to Gateway, my whole life has changed. I owe all my sobriety to Gateway. I honestly do. Granted, I took that first step. God helped me do that. But Gateway was like, was the road I had to take in order to get there,
Gateway was huge, bro. Gateway was
Yeah.
huge, man. It really was. It was fucking amazing. It was amazing for me. And there's unfortunately I talked to a couple guys and I'm not gonna, throw their names out there, but you know, this disease that we got, like man, it'll get you like that. You know what I mean? Like, but they recover, you know. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, we gotta help each other out no matter what. And we gotta stay in close contact with each other, man. Like, I love hearing from you, man. I love hearing from all the people that I went from Gate to Gateway with, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's all about keeping those connections. Like my roommate in Gateway, Jeremy, I see him damn near 2, 3 times a week. We go to meetings
Really?
together. You know
No
what I mean?
way.
Yeah, I see him all the time.
That's what it's
I've seen
about.
Hunter. I've seen Hunter at a few meetings. So like I stay close with a lot of people that were in Gateway. You know, uh, but I was gonna say that's one of the main goals is find that right group of friends. You got to change your people, places, and things. You know what I mean? The moment you
Yep.
change those, that's when you're on the right step, and that's when you're gonna have that support system to help you stay sober. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I can say anything is, if I can get sober, anybody can. I mean,
Yep.
it was since I was 12 years old. Cocaine was the answer to everything.
Yeah.
First it was, a weekend thing, going out once in a while, and then I noticed, hold on, it's every other day, and now it's every day.
Yeah.
I can't go to work unless, I get high,
hmm
and that's where it comes from that. need and want. You know, what I mean, if you sit there and you catch yourself like, hold on, I need to do this, I need that in order to get through your day, you have a problem. You know, and that was a big problem for me was admitting that I actually was an addict because I didn't see myself as an addict. I said, I just do cocaine. You know what I mean? A lot of people do it, you know? But then actually when I sat down and I read up on it and learned like what an addiction is, I was like, holy shit, yeah, that's me to a T, you know? And
And it's a strong word though, man. You know,
yeah, you know,
I still have battles with that word, you know. Like
yeah.
Miss Juanita said, she had a real good point, you know what I mean? But I know where you're coming from, you know. When I'm in meetings, I say I'm in recovery from you know, every bad every bad thing that's trying to come at me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're there, you know what I mean? Am I gonna do it? No, I'm gonna take it one day at a time and fucking just take it easy. You know what I mean? Breathe it out, make some calls, fucking stay busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like I said, if anything, like I said, if I can get sober, anybody can. You know what I mean? And I'm living proof that the program does work. You know what I mean? There's tons of examples out there, but for me, you know, coming from where I came from, how long my addiction lasted, and being still young and being in this generation's basically, you know, era, it was hard. But since I've worked the program, I'm in my kids' lives every day. Damn near I see them. Um, my job has basically was given to me better than anything I could have ever expected. You know what I mean? I could have never expected to land a job like that. Like that was not even in my mind frame. Like I could even get a job like that. You know
Same
what I
thing
mean?
happened to me, bro.
But yeah, you know, it
I
was
got
like a
my job
miracle.
back.
Yeah,
I
it
got
was
my
like a
job back.
miracle. And that's the thing is like when you get sober and you start working this program, you'll start noticing the little miracles that happen on a daily
Yep.
basis. You know what I
God's
mean? We
there,
got to be
bro.
grateful that we just woke up. We got to be grateful that God gave us that chance to wake up because a lot of us were on
God's
that
there.
verge of, of death. You know, that was our next
Yeah.
step was death. But we were
Yes.
able to, you know, conquer that, get the help we needed. And now every day is like a blessing. And it's like, and you just see them as blessings in disguise every single day. You just see everything going your way. Granted, things are going to go down again. You're going to have issues. Things are come up. But the thing is to stay strong in your sobriety, and you'll never stay down. It'll come back up. You'll overcome any obstacles as long as you have that support system. As long as you stay in your book. As long as you remember why you got sober for yourself because you were sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know that's one thing you have to remember.
And it's all on you, bro. It's all on you. It's you versus you, man. And the support system, I love it, and everything else that comes with it, man. You know, it's a crazy thing, man. But you know, I'm so glad you came on, bro. Honestly, you're a positive dude, man, and like you're a good dude, and you got a good head on your shoulders, and you got a great family. And I wish you nothing but the best, but we're gonna stay in touch, bro. And I appreciate you doing this for me, bro.
Yeah, it's no problem, man. Like, you
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying?
Last minute.
When I seen you coming out with it, I was like, yeah, I definitely want to be on there. You know what I mean? I got to. You know me, I like to talk. I like to try to get that word out there because I
Yeah,
feel so blessed by the program and by everything it's given me. I have to give it back. You know, on a daily
exactly.
basis, I try to tell people about it. You know, when I see guys slipping from meetings, I'm like, come on, let's go to a meeting. Let's go to a meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When they slip,
yeah.
when you see them easing out. So it's all about giving back. And for me, that's what keeps me sober. Going
I
to
agree.
meetings, giving back. You know what I mean? Remembering where I came from and remembering what helped me, you know.
Yeah.
That's the key is giving back and helping someone else reach what I've been able to reach. And
Are
that's,
you still gonna
you
go
know,
back and speak at Gateway, you
oh
think?
yeah, most definitely. I'm waiting for that 6 months to come up. Yeah, most
Oh,
definitely. Me and
shit.
Jeremy were already talking about me and Jeremy were gonna try to go the same day. That way maybe we can speak in P unit together, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it, bro. It's a Name Dropper podcast. Here with my boy Mike. You got any platforms? You got any like Instagrams or Twitters or anything you want to say?
No, no, not right now. Not right now. The only thing I would suggest is if anybody's in the Joliet area, they need a CA meeting. Like I said, we just started the CA meeting. It's right there at the Alano Club. The fellowship out here and the Alano Club are like the two main places. And then we also
Okay.
have Steel City. It's a really good place. You know, if you're in the Joliet area, there's so many groups you can go to. There's so much help out here. You know, if you need clothes, if you need any type of assistance, there's churches that donate. You know, they'll help you find jobs. They'll donate clothes, whatever you need to get yourself back on your feet. They will help out here. I have to give them that. In Joliet area, it's really, really nice.
That's awesome, Mike. That's awesome, bro. I appreciate it, dude. You're the man, bro. Hey,
All right,
stay in
man.
touch, bro. I got your
All right.
number. Let's meet up. Let's meet up actually, like, let's all meet up fucking one of these days, you
Yeah, most
know?
definitely.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for
All right,
coming
take it
on,
easy.
man.
Yep, thank you.
Peace. What a good dude, man. What a good dude. He man, he was one of the main guys at Gateway that, he's a positive dude. The dude you want to be around, you know. I'm not like, you know, I'm giving his flowers, but he's just a good dude. Like you want to be surrounded by good dudes that bring each other up. Nothing beats that because he gets you more motivated. And that's the bottom line. That's what it's all about, raising each other up. You know what I mean? I remember we were in Gateway and we were having push-up contests and Jeff did what? He did 55. What I do, I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let him show me up. Did 60. Next guy in front of me tried to beat me, like it's shit like that. Like psychological stuff like that, where you want to build each other up. That's what it's all about. But thanks for tuning in, man. This is a podcast over Zoom. I'm gonna eventually be doing it face to face, but it's just a little taste. The Name Driver podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We're out.